Yo, my people, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Patala FC. We are within. Chelsea have set a record. Every single outfield player has been injured at some point this season. Injury-stricken season. We spoke about it before we played Burnley. We emphasized that Romeo Lavia was signed to play 36 minutes for Chelsea in 23-24. Leslie Ugochukwu has had a similar number of minutes for Chelsea this season. Both 19-year-old prospects in midfield that could have given us a dynamic shift in terms of our season. We don't have them. We won't have them for the longest time still. The season is coming to an end and injuries are still hitting us more than ever. So how do we line up when Disasi is now injured? Enzo Fernandez is injured. Raheem Sterling is ill. Robert Sanchez is ill. This season just has to end, right? Let's just see who will be by next season. Who will Chelsea be? What will Chelsea challenge for? Who will Chelsea intimidate? Will Poch still be the manager of Chelsea Football Club? Will Todd Bowley be a wiser man than he's been so far? Questions. But let's answer the lineup one. Of course, in goal we have Petrovic. Left side, definitely Cucurella because Ben Chilwell just returned to full team training. Chilwell had picked up another knock. Another player that's out is Levi Colwill in the back line. Trevor Chalobah, another injury in the back line. So we're likely to have Thiago Silva alongside Benoit Badiashile. And on the right side, someone who just returned from a knock, Malo Gusto. We could reference injuries with every single player at Cobham. We could reference an injury across the board. Midfield, we might actually see the midfield three that I would have preferred from the beginning of the season. The midfield three I would have preferred is Palmer as a cam. Palmer himself might say I prefer being a right winger who drifts into midfield, but I think Palmer owning the cam is not a crime, with Gallagher behind him on the left side and Moises Caicedo doing Moises Caicedo things in his position. Front line, Mikhailo Mudryk because Raheem Sterling is ill. I believe we finally give Noni Madueke a deserved start at right wing. And Nicholas Jackson, of course. And I think we can get the win. I believe we can win this one. Now, Chelsea, just to speak on Chelsea for a bit, right? We speak Chelsea all the time. I've been concerned. Hence, I haven't really posted in a while. I've been concerned about how to address the dynamic that Todd Bowley could bury us further. I don't know who else has monitored what's happened at Strasbourg in France. Strasbourg is owned by the very same consortium that has bought Chelsea Football Club. A huge spending spree in the same way that Chelsea are struggling. I think if we had a coach with less experience than Poch, we might have been in an even worse position at this point in the season, to be honest. Difficult to take, difficult to consider, but reality regardless. Todd Bowley knows nothing about football. Todd Bowley is a businessman, a hedge fund manager, portfolio manager who knows baseball maybe to some degree because he's successful in terms of the Dodgers. Could be his patriotism working in America. Can he get it done in England, in Europe in general? We don't know. We won't know. And next season will be an indication. First season, we can always give leeway to an owner, a coach, coaching staff, players even. Second season, judgment days. And I think big decisions will be made. A lot of fans would prefer that Todd Bowley just sells the club already, but that's not going to happen. We all know that. Will Poch be our manager? Another huge question for next season, because what we cannot change is how we've shifted the locker room from a mix of experience and young players to solely having these young players. But bright sparks in the form of Cole Palmer, Malo Gusto. I believe Moises Caicedo will improve. I believe Poch will finally start to get the best out of maybe Enzo Fernandez, Noni Madueke. that prospectively, if that's the right word, we could see a better Chelsea Football Club by next season. But yo, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, joining the fam, yo. I appreciate it, major. And let's get it. Let's see what Chelsea can do for us. Let's get it, yo.